And I take the message with me to build highways for education.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Ciao.
It is the CDRS's honor to be here today, and I would like to thank you, Ms. Vice President Ulrike Lunacek and other European Parliament members for hosting this event. I would like to thank Mr. Commissioner Hahn for being here today, Mr. Svilanovic, our other speakers, ministers and representatives of ministers of education from Southeast European countries, ambassadors, representatives of civil society and think tank organizations, and many media. So welcome and thank you for coming. It was only 12 years ago when we published our first 4 joint history workbooks. You can see them here, or you could see them here in 11 languages, including the Japanese. They were welcomed warmly by many, but they were strongly rejected by others. We were even accused by some of attempting of recreating history and were judged in a manner usually reserved for enemies of state. It was to be expected, though. We knew that an unbiased, multi-perspective history workbook would be perceived as a serious obstacle, and so we remained calm and steadfast in our determination to continue. Even though it was unpleasant, we were open to criticism and to what was considered to be inaccurate. In the end, however, we didn't hear any arguments of this sort, but rather just remarks such as, our country does not have enough primary sources, or this and that cartoon doesn't present our country in a good light, and so on and so on. We quickly understood that people behind those critics actually have not read our books. So with great patience, enthusiasm and dedication, we managed to lower and in some cases to silence the voices of those who rejected our books. How did we do this? We encouraged them to read the books, we exchanged opinions, we initiated a debate with people responsible for the educational system, and here we are today, with the support of almost all the ministries of education from Western Balkan countries. We are presenting 2 new books which deal with much more sensitive period than those first ones. I'm proud to say that we have succeeded. Our History Education Committee and hundreds of historians across the Southeast Europe have compiled the books, which consist nearly 700 historical sources on the event from 1944 to 2008. Here, I would like to point out that these books do not replace the adopted textbook of national curricula in the region, but serves as additional teaching material for teaching history. The first supporters of this project came almost 20 years ago from far away, from the United States, from USAID, National Endowment for Democracy, and United States Institute for Peace, from Great Britain Foreign Commonwealth Office, and from Ireland Irish Aid. Currently, the project and the 2 new books, which we present to you today, are generously supported by the European Commission, and I would like to express my gratitude and deep respect for those who understood how important these books could be. We are an NGO, one of thousands in Europe struggling for the opportunity to implement tremendous ideas. Our historians are among those thanks to whom history can be called a science. They are not the only ones, of course. Our board consists of people who have been dedicated to democracy and progress their whole lives, and they are not only ones either. Our staff members are tireless and passionate about their work. What all of us as a team have in common is dedication, enthusiasm, and the unwavering belief that things can and will improve. We have worked together for more than 18 years, and the success of this project is based on the winning combination of 3 elements: experts, financial and political support, and unreserved dedication. I would also like to express my gratitude to all the ministries of education in the region who are with us today and who showed understanding and belief that such a project can help their governments and states to progress. Education can set you free. History education in particular can set entire nations and regions free from a heavy past through the simple power of knowledge and critical thought. I'm delighted and proud that at present, 6 ministries of education support our books. As a side note of a more personal nature, I would like to add that we are geographically in the Balkan, but we are lacking European values. I'm from the Balkans. I was born and I grew up there, and I won't turn my speech into my personal story, but I do want to convey a message that there is not a single person who went through these traumatic wars of 90s who did not partly, let me express myself metaphorically, died in some way. We are all aware of the fact that history should not repeat itself, but this must not become a soundbite. These books are a reflection of this. Its methodology will help young people develop critical thought, which in turn will help them grow into European citizens. I would now like to present you with our promotional video of the project, which sums this up in just 1 minute. Do we have it ready? Yeah.
Mi nikada nismo bili krivi.
Η ιστορία μας είναι η λαμπρότερη.
Të gjithë janë kundër nesh.
Ne sme bili vinovni.
Site se protiv nas.
En parlaktari bizimki.
Egocentric and ethnocentric approaches to history teaching belong to history.
Koliko malo znamo jedni o drugima.
Të dëgjojmë opinionet e të tjerë.
Bokin!
Čitaj.
Κάντε τη σύγκριση.
The Joint History Project for Southeast Europe to inspire critical thinking and re-examination.
So I'm not a historian, and of course I will not